let's get into the feature, which is the Gnome Island. You brought this to my attention. We were having some conversations about Manchester, and I don't know how it started. I don't know where it started, but you started telling me about these gnomes on an island, and I felt that it was like, oh, that is a story within itself. And to the right of us is basically Gnome Island. It has a name. It's in color, and there's some creepy little gnomes that are sitting on the island. So where is this in relation to Manchester? It's in the water, obviously, but is it in the canal you mentioned earlier?
So coming out of the city centre, yeah, that's right. Because Salford is like the city that is right next to Manchester.
Uh-huh.
So if you're going towards an area called Salford Quays, you can essentially walk along a path where you would see this on the right hand side, or you can
Right.
actually get the tram. You can actually get the tram stop. Because funnily enough, you couldn't get it in the other picture I sent you, but
Right.
Old Trafford is actually on the other side of the tram of the tram stop that I went to take this photo. So you could actually go up there for one of the many popular reasons, but then you get off the tram stop and you see this on your right hand side, and well, you'd have to have a look.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at the gnomes. I'm like, I would stop in my tracks and go, "What the heck is that?" And people take pictures. I'm sure this is like a selfie haven. People taking pictures with it.
Well, next to that tram stop, I mean, there's definitely like a nice platform where you can squeeze people in. So I can imagine one, and there's probably like 1,000,001 selfies taken there for that reason. Absolutely.
Well, this is definitely one of those things where you have a local vibe. There's always something in a city that you just don't expect to see. And are there many people that just to come to see this, or they just walk by and go like, "I didn't expect to see that"?
So I think if you were like on the way to, because if you're on the tram line, as I mentioned, of course, you could go to Trafford and then do like a stadium tour there. Well,
Hmm.
you'd also be able to like see that, you'd also be able to see the Gnome Island as you're going by. So you could be going up towards the Imperial War Museum, which is just like another 5 minutes up the road.
Okay.
And
Okay. The Imperial War Museum would be the attraction, and then you would see the Gnome Island on your way there. Got it.
yeah,
Okay.
or if you fancy a nice cycling route, again, it would be one of those. You're there riding along the same, or riding along or near where the tram line is, and then to your right, you probably would stop and stare like, yeah, what is that?